Good morning, everyone. It's Saturday, November 2nd, 2024. My name is Sam Shalhoub, and it's time for your daily dispatch. First up, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. was on stage with Tucker Carlson, and he made a statement that I thought was significant. He said, "I asked God for 19 years to put me in a position to end chronic disease epidemic in America. And in August, he sent me Donald Trump." The man's got a mission, and I, for one, am glad to see it. While he was on stage with Tucker again, he said that he, quote, smells a landslide on Tuesday. I think he's probably right. And then ABC News did a little spot on RFK Jr. as well. And RFK Jr. was recommending his fellow skeptic, Florida's Surgeon General, to Trump for the HHS Secretary, Health and Human Services Secretary. What a duo that would be. This next story is interesting. One of the commentators, anchors, whatever you want to call him on CNN, Brian Stetler, which I don't even think he's on there anymore, but he said something significant, and I think it's something we need to hear. He was quoting an anonymous TV executive, and he said, quote, "If half the country has decided that Trump is qualified to be president, that means they're not reading any of this media, and we've lost this audience completely. A Trump victory means mainstream media is dead in its current form." And although I don't have any respect for that gentleman, I do think he is correct. Mainstream media is done. At the very least, it needs to be rebuilt from the ground up. But even the left is seeing that now. And then RFK Jr. came out yesterday, publicly acknowledged the existence of chemtrails. And he said, quote, "On day one, we're going to declare a chronic disease emergency. And we're going to get the fluoride out of the water, we're going to get the chemicals out of the food, and we're going to get the chemtrails out of the sky." That's the trifecta right there. So many chronic diseases stem from those things, in my opinion. Starting yesterday, Argentina's central bank is hosting a unique art exhibit. They're becoming the first financial institution to display live Bitcoin mining. That's right. And again, if you're looking to purchase, to buy, or hold Bitcoin, you can go to samshalhoub.com, book an appointment directly with me, and I'll walk you through the process. According to Badlands Media, the Justice Department announced on Friday it will deploy election monitors to 86 jurisdictions across 27 states on Tuesday, marking the highest level of monitoring in 2 decades as concerns grow over partisan interference and voter suppression. Now, I've had a lot of you express concern over the upcoming elections, and I understand where you're coming from. I get it. I think we're going to be fine. Now, whether that means we're going to be fine on Election Day or something's going to happen prior to or after Election Day, I couldn't tell you. But I am confident that there are safeguards in place and that anyone who might think of altering the outcome nefariously will be dealt with swiftly, in my opinion. And I'd love to hear what you think as well. And then finally today, we have our health and wellness portion of the news. Again, this is not medical advice. This is just my advice to you. We're going to talk a little bit about cold water. Cold water affects the blue spot area in the brain, which produces the hormone noradrenaline, responsible for fighting depression. Since cold water improves the transport of nutrients to the body and oxygenates the cells, you become more alert. You get less tired and can concentrate on a specific task for longer. Now, there are some people that like to do a full body cold plunge. I'm not one of those people. Maybe you are, and great. But maybe it's as simple as waking up in the morning or through the afternoon and evening, splashing some cold water on your face. Get those stimulations moving. I for one think it's a really good way to go. So that's all we have for today. If you'd like to support this channel, go to samshalhoub.com. There's multiple ways to do it. You can buy me a cup of coffee, or you can just say hello. Or go to mypillow.com/Sam, and you can see all the offers that Mike Lindell has made for our community. And in the meantime, I hope that you have a great weekend, and we'll talk again soon.